Another day, and you know what that means? More price updates. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. First up here is over in the general crypto market, Bitcoin. Not much movement there, just a difference of 0.34%. With Ethereum, it's making a little bit more of a move up, 1.2%. BNB, although it's actually looking pretty good. It's up 4.42%. I personally feel like it's trying to do a little catch up to what's going on with Ethereum. And I am still personally very optimistic on BNB. I think it's got a lot of room to still move. And AVAX, the Avalanche Crypto, it is making really nice moves on the day. And we're seeing across the board overall, everything else holding on pretty strong. Solana even showing some signs there too. So now we move over to the general Bitcoin price movement. And with this, we can see that as of yesterday, yes, it closed out in the red. But for today, a little bit of signs in the green. And also with this, do keep in mind that volume is just slightly more than that of yesterday. So overall, the weekend has been pretty mellow, as we've seen across the board. And moving over to now that of the SafeMoon prices and the SafeMoon SWAP partner prices. Red on the day, down 4.82% for SafeMoon on Binance Smart Chain. This is $64,000 worth of trading volume, $20,000 of which is on the buy side and $43,000 on the sell. And then moving over to that of SafeMoon on Polygon, we are still seeing a climb up over there, trying to recover to its all-time high. On the daily, it is up 1.77%, $1,400 worth of trading volume, $983 on the buy side versus $475 on the sell. This is the fourth day in a row showing green. Again, this is SafeMoon on Polygon. As far as for SafeMoon on Ethereum, it is right on the cusp of breaking into the price discovery zone, all-time highs. And with this, it's essentially trying to make that recovery of what happened from yesterday. So it is currently up 0.33% in the last 24 hours. Only 3 transactions that have taken place, $477, $137 of which was on the buy versus $340 on the sell. And it might be confusing to people when they take a look at this. I can understand. I believe that we are largely seeing the price impact on the candles due to the fact that in the general market, when we go back over here, we can see that Ethereum itself is up. So having SafeMoon on the Ethereum chain and seeing the price increase, I believe that is strongly correlated. Moving on to Evergrow Coin. They are making further climbs up as well, trying to make a full recovery, getting really close here to the levels we saw back on April 10th, seeing if it can recover past that. Next major level test zone I would be looking at from a short time perspective would be around the March 17th, March 14th period. So right now showing signs of green, fourth day in a row, 6.25% increase in the last 24 hours. 4 transactions, all of which were buys. This is $212 for Blockbuster Tech. A little bit of a pullback here on the daily. We are seeing the majority of that volume of $6,900 taking place over through the sells. So from the buy side, it's $461. On the sell side, it's $6,400. They did have, however, 5 days of run up to see some pullback. It is natural in these circumstances. And that decline that we're seeing on the day is far outweighed by the gains that we had over that 5-day period. But this does set it back about to a 2-day previous period. We'll see how things continue to move. I'll keep you guys updated as usual. And then moving on to Beefy, we can see that with Beefy, not much movement yesterday, but it did show out as red. On the day here, we're seeing green. It's down 1.7% compared to 24 hours ago. 6 transactions that were all sells, $2,100 worth in trading volume. Moving on to the BNB Mirror Protocol. A climb up on the day. We're seeing on the order books, though, a large quantity of transactions that are very, very small amounts. All these showing out as red. So although it is up 1.56% in the last 24 hours, according to the order book, there's 13 transactions that were all sells, and they were about $205 in trading volume. So with BNB Mirror Protocol in the name, clearly it infers that this has a relationship tie to what? To BNB. and we are seeing BNB climbing in the general market. So again, it makes sense that we're seeing some correlation taking place there. What about Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin overall in the market also been looking really good. We can see over here for the Bitcoin Mirror Protocol, it's on its fourth day in a row of being green, up 5.06% in the last 24 hours. 13 transactions. It says all of these were sells. It's only $12 in trading volume, but overall for people that are holding on to the Bitcoin Mirror Protocol, those reflectionary rewards that do pay out with that option for the Bitcoin side, with Bitcoin itself going up, same thing with the BNB side. This is looking to have those people reap the benefit rewards because, of course, if those cryptos are going up and you're earning those cryptocurrencies as reflections, then you're making more of a profit. On to Croce Finance. Croce is showing signs climbing up as well, but with this one, do keep in mind that we're not really seeing much in the order books. It's one transaction. It's $14 on the sell side. So the candle itself showing green, but it's only one transaction there. And then the last time we had a buy was back on April 13th before the report for today of April 16th move. For a CRIFT, they're on the third day in a row of being green here. They do have quite a bit of ways to go in their recovery. However, it looks like it might have hit that bottom. Not to say that it can't go lower, but as far as it is right now, we do have 3 days ago where it was at a bottom level and it has since started to make its climb back up. So with this, it's down 0.08% in the last 24 hours. Two transactions, you're seeing $245 in trading volume, 240 of which is on the buy side compared to $4 on the sell side. And for Glow token, it's starting to make a little bit of a move back up as well. This one, extremely low volume. It's only $2 with one transaction. It was a sell from what it's being identified as here. So for Glow token, their market cap is just a little bit below $1 million now. It's at $960,000, but do keep in mind its liquidity is still quite strong at $100,000. And then moving on to Grove, after 5 days in a row of a decline, going down, showing a little bit of signs of some recovery here. A grace period, it seems to be, which is green. It is only up 0.95% compared to the last 24 hours, but it's $16,000. Most of that is actually happening on the sell side. So that's interesting to still see most of this happening on the sell side, but the candle itself showing green. Again, this is in relationship to BNB, so not that much of a surprise there. 73 transactions. So in transaction count compared to some of the other cryptos that we've been seeing and we're talking about here, we do see a higher quantity there taking place. The volume itself, $7,200 of which on the buy. Then we have $8,900 on the sell side. For HOD, it is on its fourth day in a row in being green. We have it up 5.53% in the last 24 hours. This is $7,100 in trading volume, $3,400 of which is in the buy side, $3,700 of which is on the sell side. And for Live Crypto Party, it is making significant movements forward, although not much in dollar value. We do see that from a candle perspective, it is now on its sixth day in a row of being green. So $33, one transaction, not much to really write home about. However, taking a look at the charts and seeing that it is trying to make some move recovery off of this, it's overall looking like it has a potential to have further continuations up, especially given that the last time we saw a significant low was back around February 6th. That decline taking place actually on February 5th. And then essentially it got bought back up and helped try to establish itself a little bit more. So it still has more room to try and go, but overall it looks like it's hanging in there. Then for Ethereum on the third day of movement up, but the last transaction we saw was April 15th. So nothing on the actual new day, but it is technically on, not third day in a row, this is actually the fifth day in a row of being in the green. For Rhythm, same thing, no transaction activity on the April 16th date. We do see a transaction on April 15th though, and it's showing as green on the charts. Revoltance on its fourth day in a row of being green, very low volume for this as well, $45. It's 4 transactions, but it is up 5.6%. Of that trading volume, we're seeing a little more on the sell side. Again, it's only $45 total here, but $18 of that was on the buy versus $26 on the sell. So with just that little bit of a movement there being up 5.6%, really very interesting, especially again with this being tied over with that of BNB. And I'm so curious to see how prices are going to continue to move if BNB itself continues to rip. There's a lot of projects that are built on the Binance Smart Chain. There's a lot of projects that have large communities that are built on the Binance Smart Chain. BNB plays a significant role in many different facets. So again, I feel like BNB at $350 a piece, comparing it to Ethereum, with it being at $2,128, knowing what BNB's previous all-time high was. I feel like there's still plenty of room that BNB could move. There might be some wrench that gets thrown into the equation. Again, it could be like a major news event, some controversial thing. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. So BNB and AVAX, I love me some BNB and I love me some AVAX personally. Let me know what you guys are thinking. What of the main blue chip type cryptos are you guys really bullish on? Are you actually feeling super optimistic about any? Are you actually feeling very concerned about any? Tell us your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to get your opinion. I hope you guys are having a good weekend or good weekday, depends on when you're seeing this video, right? And that's what I got for you guys. So if you haven't already, go check out, if you want, my video where I talk about Spritz Finance, where you can actually pay for real world bills using cryptocurrency. I don't know what happened to my little overlay up above there. Weirds out sometime. But yeah, you can be able to pay for real world currencies. I saw over on Twitter, they're actually asking the community if anybody wants to try and get more cryptocurrencies and which ones do they want to get added on there. You guys can go check them out there. And if you use my referral, you can get a nice little bonus for one of your future bill payments. It's really fast. It's really convenient. I have used it personally. Feel free to check it out if you would like. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.